The surprise move by the Israeli government to reach out to the Palestinian Authority is getting mixed reviews. And did Prime Minister Naftali Bennett get pressure from the White House to offer economic help? CBN Middle East Bureau Chief Chris Mitchell takes a look at the reasons behind it.
In what some would call an about-face, Israel is offering economic assistance to the Palestinian Authority and easing its blockade of the Gaza Strip. While it could indicate an Israeli and U.S. policy change toward Palestinians, it's also an attempt to weaken Hamas.
Our declared goal is to do whatever is possible to improve the life of Palestinians in terms of the economy, security, also self-governance, and also public health and fighting the pandemic. And Israel has approved a series of measures to improve the economic situation.
The measures include a $150 million loan, as well as authorizing work permits for an additional 15,000 Palestinians to work inside Israel. The move follows a surprise meeting between Defense Minister Benny Gantz and PA Chairman Mahmoud Abbas, the highest level meeting between the sides in more than 10 years. Former Israeli ambassador to the UN, Danny Danon, says while this coordination is necessary, he believes the high-profile meeting was out of line.
We have to remember that President Abbas still supports terrorism. They pay salaries to convicted terrorists, and I don't think he deserves the respect he got from Minister Gantz.
Danon says there may have been pressure from Washington since the meeting happened shortly after Bennett's meeting with President Biden.
And I'm sure this issue was also brought up in the discussions between President Biden and Prime Minister Bennett.
Foreign Minister Yair Lapid confirmed this move doesn't mean negotiations are resuming. Still, Lapid says Israel is not interested in weakening the PA.
I am a devoted believer in the two-state solution. I think this is the right solution. But we'll have to admit to the fact this is not feasible in the current situation.
Reserve Major General Eitan Dan-Goat is former coordinator of government activities in the territories. He believes the meeting highlights the importance of the West Bank to Israel and is meant to strengthen Abbas against Hamas.
Hamas used the last escalation on May as the top of the interest around the Palestinian issue. They took the leadership and they were put themselves as those who are, let's say, carrying and serving the Palestinian people.
While the PA rules Palestinian areas in the West Bank, Hamas is gaining power there. Hamas, which is dedicated to Israel's destruction, has ruled Gaza since 2007, when it seized control from a PA faction.
We are not interested in going back to Gaza. We are not interested in choking Gaza in sieges. We just want to make sure nobody's firing rockets and missiles on us. And if Hamas will guarantee peace and quiet, they can guarantee also the functioning economy and humanitarian aid to the people of Gaza.
Israel is also opening the Kerem Shalom crossing from Israel into Gaza to all equipment and goods, increasing the number of merchants allowed into Israel and expanding the fishing zone off Gaza.